I'm here with the Cuban guy. I'm going to give you 5 tips to be successful at college. Number 1, it's more than just academics. So you can get your 4.0 at any college that you're at, but you're not going to be as marketable as somebody with a 3.9 who's a student leader in their organization, whether that be your major organization, if it's cultural specific, if you're a student leader of the Black Student Association or the African Student Union, Native American Student Association. All these things are what is going to help you be marketable as a leader, as somebody who can engage with folks outside of just academics. Number 2, challenge yourself. And academics is important, don't get me wrong. I know that I said number 1, it's not just academics, but you also want to challenge yourself academically. Go outside your comfort zone in some of your courses, because you're not going to understand who you are unless you're challenged to reflect on those things. You know, a business major, for example, who doesn't take any type of social science courses isn't going to be very successful engaging with other folks. Or somebody who doesn't take any intercultural classes isn't going to be successful in a global economic society if they're not challenging themselves in other ways. Number 3, ask questions. The biggest problem that students have generally is that they don't ask their questions. They tend to keep them quiet. They don't engage their faculty members. They don't come to their office hours. Oftentimes, faculty will give them office hours and they won't have anybody come to those, or they might change it to by appointment because they haven't had anybody come to those. So engage your faculty with questions. Engage your cohort, the people that you're taking classes with questions, because each one of those questions are something that somebody's going to ask eventually, or has the same question that they want to ask and answer. Number 4, engage in activities on campus. We have speakers coming to our campus all the time, and all campuses have speakers that are coming to campus. They have a lot of information that they're providing. They also give you another perspective to look at some of the things that you're doing on your campus. We have the Cuban guy coming, and he's giving us a talk about perspectives, and really engage us in looking at how those different perspectives change how we interact with things, how we engage with other folks. These perspectives are important to learn. You can be in the majority group and not question a single thing, but that's not going to make you successful when you have to engage with people that are coming from diverse backgrounds, or that are coming from different life situations that are impacting their everyday experience. And number 5 is just be willing to learn and reflect. Oftentimes we'll be sitting in situations where we do this every day in our minds. What if I said this instead of that? Or what if I challenge myself to think differently about this situation? How could it have been better? Do that about your classrooms. Do that about your faculty. Do that about the folks that you're working with on a daily basis. If you challenge yourself to reflect on situations that you've struggled with in the past, or that you've been successful with in the past, you're going to learn something from that. Number 6, take everything I just said and apply it. I can tell, and we have folks that come into our guest speakers. We have everybody coming and giving you ideas. If you don't do anything with these ideas, you're not going to be successful on campus or in college, or really in life. Number 7, use your resources. Campuses, colleges have a number of folks. You're going to hear about it all the time. Student affairs, student activities, academic affairs. All these things are here for you to engage in. These are folks that are dedicated to you. These are folks that are paid to help students get the answers they're seeking. If you have tutoring services, use tutoring services. You'd be surprised at who utilizes tutoring services. Majority of students that are utilizing them are our A students or B+ students that want to get that A. If you're thinking about utilizing a tutoring service a week before finals, you're probably too late. So utilize your resources and use them early. Number 8, think about what you want out of college. What do you want to engage in? What is important to you about college? Is it the degree? Because if it's just the degree, you're not opening your eyes to everything else that's happening on campus. If you're focused on one small aspect of your academic career, you're going to miss the bigger picture. You're going to miss some of those opportunities that I was talking about for engagement. You're going to miss some of the opportunities that I was talking about to make lifelong associates or friends, to really develop a cohort that makes you connected to the institution that you care about. You're going to go to college and you're going to be successful, and part of that success is about making sure that you take everything in. There's so much going on campus. If you focus on one thing, you're going to miss an opportunity to be a leader here. You're going to miss an opportunity to engage in a study abroad opportunity, or a global perspective on business, or an internship with a company that you want to be in. So make sure that you're focusing not just solely on your academic, or just solely on your degree, or just solely on friends, but allow yourself to be open to other experiences and look at the big picture. Number 9, you can be successful in whatever you do. You can be successful in your degree, but to truly be, take that next leap in your education, or in your business, or in your life, you have to try things that are different. You have to go to things that you wouldn't normally do. There's a comfort level that we all have, right? So I'm going to go to things that make me comfortable. But if I go to things that make me comfortable, am I not just going to the things that I've already understand, or that I'm already good at? I need to go to things that are different, things that make me uncomfortable, because in that uncomfort, you're going to learn about who you are, but also about what you're capable of doing. Number 10, rely on your friends. You can't do it alone. If it's family, friends, you're going to be potentially moving hours away from home, states away from home, going across the country, going across the world. And anything you ever do, it'll never be solo. You'll always be working with somebody, and you'll be working with supervisors, other colleagues, classmates. You can't do things alone. And oftentimes there's this misconception that everything has to be competitive. You're pinned against somebody else. And rather than look at that, I would challenge you to look at it as you're in this together. You're in this with each other. You're going to learn just as much as from the class, from the professor, as you will with your cohort members, your colleagues, your family, and your friends.